All right. So we had some technical difficulties, but we've gotten it fixed, and we're back. I've got some of our ships designed here. We've got a battleship, heavy cruiser, and a light cruiser. We've only got our destroyer, or I guess torpedo boat, left to do because we don't have destroyers. Here's our torpedo boat. We're going to make it smaller, and then longer, so we can fit more stuff on it. And then we're going to give it a tower, funnels, that gun doesn't even fit on this ship. 4-inch main gun? 4-inch main gun. And torpedoes. No, not there. There. And if we're lucky... Oh no. No, that is absolutely not going to fit on here. Alright, 5 torpedoes. Welcome back. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties, but we're back. We fixed it. 2-inch guns. Okay. Bring our range down. Balanced rudder. Geo shells. Everything else is going to be the same. Can't do anything for those. Main belt. We're going to do 1-inch everything. That is the absolute maximum we can go for all of its armor. Not very much. We can't even put barbettes on this. So we're going to go 1-inch of turret armor. No, can we do 2 inches? 1.6 inches. Fair enough. And then we can give it more speed. There we go. There's all of our ships done. I don't even know if I want to build any of these because they're kind of all terrible. Micronations we don't recognize. Yeah, there's plenty. I might just build... Yeah, there's a big price jump between like the cruisers and the battleship. So I don't even think I'm gonna build any of these battleships. They're so bad they're not even really worth building. So I'm just going to do a load of light cruisers. How much money do I have? I should put more money into that. Absolutely more money into that, and definitely into that. So we've got 121 million. That is a pretty good amount of money. So if we do, let's do some math here. So hold on. Was that? Yeah, that's million. Okay, we don't have that much money then. Let's build 40 of those. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. They changed stuff here. So we can't even do that anymore. Okay, let's not do that then. We're going to build those. So we've got 30 light cruisers, and that'll take how long? 10 months. Okay, and hopefully in the time that those take to build, we'll get some better technology, and then we can build some better ships, because I don't like doing these ships. They're really not fun to do, they're not fun to use, I don't like them. So the sooner we can get better technology, the better.
Can't hear anything.
Um, you're in now.
Why is this happening? I can't
What?
hear anything. What the
What do
shit?
you mean you can't hear anything?
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear me?
It's like I'm deafened. I can't hear anything.
Can you hear me right now?
Abrams, I think I have to restart again. I can't even hear anything that you're saying.
Okay.
I think it's also my Bluetooth being connected. Yeah, Abrams, I can't hear anything that you're saying at all. It's like so quiet to
Okay.
me. So I think I'm gonna leave again, and I'm gonna come back. This is crazy.
He'll be back. Alright, we're going to go on ahead a few turns so that we can get some stuff done. Hopefully before too long our light cruisers will all be done. Not gonna bother building anything else because honestly right now the ships suck so much they're not even really worth building. We're better off just waiting to get some better technology so we can start building, I don't know, some dreadnoughts before too long. Hello? Can you hear me now?
I can't. Are you talking at all?
Yeah.
Okay, there you are.
You can hear
Yeah,
me now?
last time it cut you out. Yeah, I can. Last time I couldn't.
Huh.
Why does everything have to be so buggy and glitchy? I don't like that.
I don't know. So we've got some light cruisers building. I built a bunch of ships, or designed them at least, but they're honestly the ships in 1890 just are so bad they're not even really worth building. So I'm gonna build some light cruisers to hold us up until we can get some better technology and start building some actual good ships. Because I think that's the smart thing to do.
Hmm.
Okay. The Korean Empire is offering a trade agreement, which it turns out to be more profitable for them than for us. It is promoted as a safety measure for the future, securing our current good relations. If we refuse, it will surely affect our relationship negatively. Let's see, what does it do? If we agree to it, we lose a bunch of economic stuff. If we
It seems like it's a lose
ref-
lose to me.
well, it depends, because we get naval prestige and -10 relations with Korea if we decline. So I'm not really too worried about Korea about going to war with them. So
Like they exist?
yeah,
Weren't they conquered by the Japanese?
um, in 1890, no, because look, we're in 1890 right now. So okay. Oh, here comes all the canals opening up.
Abrams, did you see the important message that I sent to you earlier that I made?
What one?
It's a black and white footage of Wilhelm Shadow walking, and you hear a voice talking, and it's
No,
saying that
I have not
he's
watched it.
alive. He's alive in a way. The reason why it's because you and I and quackers and people like us that are trying to restore the monarchy and keep the traditions and keep the history alive, keep carrying on the symbols, all that, in a way that, he's alive.
Yeah.
We're carrying on the legacy that he left behind.
Okay, so yeah, the mod I have installed, which is the Dreadnought Improvement Project Extended, adds a lot of these smaller nations used to not even be playable. You could interact with them, but you couldn't play as them. So think Greece, the Ottomans, Belgium, the Netherlands, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, uh, all of South America,
I also
like
saw if the German
Korea.
Empire did come back. I saw if the German Empire did return and it regained its original territory. Some countries would be pissed, of course, but I saw Sweden and they seem fine with it, which is hilarious because Sweden actually has given they've traded with the Germans since like before World War One, correct?
Yeah,
And they even traded with the evil ones too during World War Two. They've
they
traded with them
did.
forever, but they stayed neutral in the wars. So it's kind of ironic that I have a lady friend who has family from there, and I have family from the German Empire.
Yeah. So we're going to keep progressing through time, turn by turn, and before too long, we should be able to finish some of our light cruisers. And hopefully, without too much time going by, we'll get some better technology, and we can build something better than these awful, awful pre-dreadnoughts. I mean, our battleship, I'm not even sure you can call that a pre-dreadnought. That's closer to an ironclad than anything, which is even
Where's the
worse.
duck man? We need the skinny duck man with the fancy uniform and all the medals to join.
I don't know.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know where he is right now. He's
Yeah,
doing
you see his
something.
what is you saw all of his medals, right? Whenever he did the democracy video or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks good with the medals. I never thought of putting that many medals on the jacket, but then I was like, you know what? That doesn't look that bad actually.
So it's going to
In
be
fact,
8 months until our light cruisers are done.
I've told you this before. The East German medals, they look kind of Russian, but they're smaller, so that way you can wear more of them. You could squeeze more of them together, basically.
Yeah.
That's why you see generals, if you look at footage, they're just covered in those things.
All right. As soon as this turn goes by, let's hope we can get some more stuff. Oh, I need to look at some research stuff because we need to do that. Once we get better technology, we can start building much, much better ships.
So, what happened to the other stream? Was it just bugged or something?
Some weird stuff bugged with like I couldn't actually do anything because like my actual permissions as host got like all messed up. I don't know. We had some technical difficulties, but it's fixed now.
But yeah, Abrams, whenever we're done with this stream,
Oh,
could you give that a watch? Because it took me forever to edit. In
yeah.
fact, the footage that I used of Wilhelm's shadow walking across a dark corridor, you can see his side profile. and you hear a voice monologuing, basically saying that people like you and I are carrying on the legacy and all that he left behind. He's alive in that way.
Yeah.
It says it better than I just did. It's really like it makes sense. And in fact, it was actually an AI uh, video I made, but I cut out. I only had the parts where he's walking, and I made sure it didn't show the AI like watermark,
Yeah.
because to me
All
that would
right.
just kind of ruin it. So
Yeah. So we've got another little event here. So the prime minister and we don't have a prime minister, so I assume it means the chancellor. Prime minister believes that our navy's crew training level is inadequate. How do you respond to his opinion? Uh, yeah, naval prestige. Well, we already are putting as much money as we can into it, so I'm just gonna go for that. Interesting news: the Kingdom of Belgium warns their head of admiralty, that guy, for his excessive naval expenditures. He may soon be replaced if he continues to underperform. Uh, okay.
seems like everyone's pissed at each other in this game.
Well, no, it's just the head of the Belgian Admiralty being stupid and likely getting replaced. We can go and look at our actual relations and see how we're doing. So we're pretty much neutral with most people. The Italians and the Austrians like us. Belgium is completely neutral. Everyone else is like neutral positive. Korea
Even
is neutral negative, and then of course France and Britain hate us for some reason.
I wish you could make early U-boats.
We can actually make U-boats.
Yeah, and send them to the UK and say and tell your is Wilhelm already on the throne by this time or no?
Yeah,
Okay, Wilhelm the first or second?
second.
Go over there to the UK, and since it hates you, um, go over there, conquer it, and say hello to your cousin and slap him in the face for being a
Well,
dumbass.
okay, here's the thing about that. First of all, the UK is really hard to invade because they usually have a really good navy, but also I don't have the technology to build submarines yet.
What
We
about
get that at a
Russia?
certain point, but we don't have it right now. We can go to war
What
with
about
Russia. That's usually one of the first ones I do because Russia is not usually very hard to take care of. Of course, though, we do have the new minor nations because those are added with the mod, so we could go after even Belgium if we wanted to. Kingdom
would
of
that make them?
Portugal is doing the same thing with their head of
Would that
admiral, so it's Brazil and Argentina and Denmark and Sweden. Ooh, we got some new hulls, and we can now build light cruisers up to 3,500 tons. Let's go. You know what? No, hold on. We need to do things first. Let's look at where the British are. Can we not? There it goes. The British Empire, what do they have? 27 ships, 4 battleships, 10 heavy cruisers, 13 light cruisers. That's a little scary. They have less ships than we're going to, but they do have capital ships and we don't. What about research? Let's look at research. Hull construction, cruiser design,
you
destroyer design.
ever
Let's put a priority
heard?
on that.
You ever heard of Minecraft Story Mode?
Yes.
Remember that main character Jesse?
Yes.
I saw someone make an AI and they cloned him a bunch of times, and he's wearing German Wehrmacht uniforms and he's trying to fight for Berlin during the last years of the war.
Interesting.
And I was like, and it's so cursed to see like a round Stahlhelm on a Minecraft character's head. It is so cursed.
Yeah. Okay, new stuff. We've got a new light cruiser and another new light cruiser. I don't like these hulls. They look nice, but they're kind of hard to use. And we can put more stuff on this one.
Where the heck
But we
is the
are
Duck Man?
we are already like nearly at our capacity, so we're going to
What's your
make it
opinion?
skinnier.
What's your opinion on Quackers' original fake name, Hendrick or whatever it was? That's
I don't
what
really have an opinion on it.
you don't.
No. All right, main tower, secondary tower. We only get one funnel option.
Jesus, loud.
Yeah, it is a little loud. Sorry.
I told Quackers on the
There.
Minecraft world he better be ready because whenever you become chancellor, we're gonna have a big, huge boost in military, everything. That's what I told him because it is true.
Yeah.
And I told him like, just please don't get mad at me if he does something goofy.
Holy secondary guns.
In fact, Abrams, he hasn't taken any more land from us.
That's surprising.
Well, the reason why is because I won't let him. And he actually listens to me, surprisingly. Probably because I'm one of the biggest neighbors that he has. Also
All right.
because, also because we unswitched Austria.
Yeah. Oh, I really want to get some better engines because right now I've got basic steam engines, and those are not going to cut it.
So yeah, Austria is now a state, and we still have their flag of the Habsburgs flying.
You know what? I can turn my volume down. This is
Can you
yeah, I can hear you.
Abrams?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to say that on the world, we have the flag of the Habsburgs still flying, but right beside it and or above it, we have our flag flying. So basically implying that they're now a state.
I don't have more stuff for that. I don't have that. I have this. And then we need armor because ships need armor, even light cruisers. Dude, 2 inches main belt, 1 inch.
Wasn't there wasn't there a no German boat and they called it the Nazi Titanic or something and it sunk?
The Wilhelm Gustloff.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, what was that all about?
Well, they were using it to transport civilians and troops out of East Prussia as the Soviets were advancing into it, and it was like way overloaded, carrying like 10,000 people or something, including civilians and military personnel, trying to take them back to like Kiel,
Yeah.
and it got torpedoed in the Baltic Sea.
Oh, that's why it sunk and that people
It
call it the Nazi Titanic.
killed like 10,000 people on it.
Gosh. I wonder if the wreckage has been found yet. Have they found any wreckage?
Yes.
Also, can I tell you something weird?
What?
People have went down to the Bismarck and they have not found any bodies. But there was people in Europe that went to an old German U-boat that wreckage. They dived down there and actually found bodies. But they went to but other people went to the Bismarck and they find no bodies even though tons of people passed away on there,
Well,
which is weird. Like,
I guarantee there's much different conditions between the wreck of the U-boat and the Bismarck.
yeah, the U-boat, it was still pretty deep though, and I said that they found like quite a few bodies still in there.
Wasn't that also? I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. Wasn't it also found like way earlier though?
What was the U-boat? I
The
think.
U-boat.
Yeah, maybe, but it was after World War II at
Bismarck
least.
wasn't found until like the 80s or 90s. I
I thought the
think it might have
U-boat was
even been later than
found.
that.
I thought the U-boat was like found in like the early 2000s.
I'm pretty sure the one you're talking about, they found it like a really early after World War II,
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but that was
like in the
before all that
60s or
camera
something.
equipment. That was like before all that camera equipment and stuff existed. In the 80s, that's whenever it existed. Where they set those little
Yeah, it was
camera
probably
things
somewhere
down
in like
there.
this, maybe even the 60s. I don't know. All right,
Also,
turn on the
I like the
range.
wreck. I like the wreckage that I saw, where some German divers wrote their names on a Kaiser flag, and they tied it to the propeller.
That was on the Bayern.
Yeah, it's cool that they did that, like to honor the soldiers that were crushed in the U-boat.
All right, we've got a new light cruiser, the
I saw some
Berlin.
sort. Hey, Abrams, this might piss you off. I saw some sort of dumbass saying like, "Oh, a far right group put their flag down there to honor the people that died," and I was like, "Yo, shut up! Like that's disrespectful."
They did it because that was the flag that was used at the time.
And it's our flag too. It's a pro-German monarchist flag. It is literally the Kaiser's personal flag. It is also the flag of the Navy, the Army, the Air Force. Everyone used it because they love the design. Like
Yeah,
I don't
huh, I
know.
went down to this Imperial German warship and they planted an Imperial German flag on it. That's awful. It's like,
That's kind of
what
like
other flag
that.
are you supposed to use?
Yeah, like it doesn't make no sense to me. I hate whenever people try to demonize it, and there's literally nothing to demonize about it. It's bullcrap.
It's stupid. Oh, everyone is just trying to replace their admirals. Now Italy is doing it too. And China. And
Who's
Argentina.
forged?
Argentina just
Oh
did
my
it. They're doing it
god!
again.
They
Argentina
probably
literally
replaced.
just replaced their admiral and they're doing it again. Chile did
Is that
too.
a
Oh,
okay? Okay, God, how many replacements are there?
a lot apparently. War erupted between the Empire of Japan and the Chinese Empire.
Oh, of course it did. Probably Japan trying to invade them or something. Also,
We
by the
got
way, I gotta go
minesweeping
toss
stuff.
some. I gotta go throw some stuff away. I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, Austria is removing their admiral too.
I'm back.
Okay.
Also, I've been having this lately, and I talked to my mom about it. She thinks it's just allergies and my skin's reaction. She either thinks I have dry skin or just my skin's reaction to the outdoors because it's really bad where I am with allergies. And at night, I'm trying to sleep. I lay there, and it feels like something's crawling on me. I look,
Hmm.
and there's nothing there. I even slap my skin multiple times, and it's nothing.
Okay, so you
And
missed
then she said,
one turn went
"Oh, it's
by. One turn went by, and all that happened was Austria replacing its head of admiralty. Who would have guessed? Now Russia's doing it too, and Spain, and Belgium
I feel so
again,
bad for these admirals. Why are they
and
replacing them?
Korea, because they're
Why?
spending excessive amounts of money.
Well, basically incompetent admirals.
Yeah, they're spending too much money that these countries don't have. Well, America's building stuff, so is China and
I feel
Japan.
like you should try to ally yourself with the big world police at the time.
I do sometimes. America does have a tendency to actually be German aligned sometimes in this.
Well, the reason why is because remember Wilhelm's idea to have a lot of Germans migrate to the United States to try to ally it with Germany, and that kind of worked, but we just didn't get involved with World War One. So, I mean, we did in 1917, and it was against the Germans, but
Yeah.
yeah. So you could if people watching, if you just have like German heritage from before World War One and before World War Two, that's all. That's usually thanks to Wilhelm II. So.
Now the Netherlands is replacing their head of admiralty. And Argentina for the third time. Now Greece is doing it, and Denmark again.
Is Argentina really that cheap? They're replacing them again.
They just have a really incompetent admiral, or they just don't have that much money.
To me personally, I think you should talk to. Well, you already have Italy and Austria, but I feel like you should also have the United States and Chile. Why Chile? It's because it's basically EU, but in South America.
Yeah. One more
You
month
get what I
for
mean?
light cruiser design. And then
Where's the Quacker Dackers? I'm tired of waiting on him. He always says
who
that he's gonna
knows?
come. He always says he's gonna come back, and he takes forever. This man.
Who knows?
Remember the other time he was on the call and he said, "I'm gonna go to something, a show or something. I'll be right back." And you said he will not be back. Guess what? He never came back.
He never came back.
And it said, and next time I looked, and it said he was offline. So, and
Yeah.
it was already after the so-called show or drama or whatever he watched ended. So,
Well, it shouldn't be
also,
too much longer now until my light cruisers are done.
why do I see a loading screen?
Because I'm trying to get to the next turn.
Also, I learned something.
What?
Remember how West Germany and modern day Germany's Air Force is named as the same Air Force from World War II, the Luftwaffe?
Yeah.
Well, did you know that East Germany, instead of using that name, they used the its same exact Air Force name as the Imperial German Air Force, the Luftstreitkräfte. They used that in World War One, and they used it in East Germany. So no wonder why East Germany's Air Force wore gray uniforms like the Army. They're trying to copy the Imperial Air Force. They both are literally called the Luftstreitkräfte. And Abrams, if you think I'm joking, just go look on Wikipedia. Look at the Imperial German Air Force and the East German Air Force, and you'll see that name, Luftstreitkräfte.
Yep.
So isn't that kind of funny in a way?
Hmm.
Is it really still loading? There
There
we
it
go.
goes. Now the U.S. is replacing their admiral. I would think of all the
I feel
countries, the
bad.
U.S. would have enough money to go around that they wouldn't need to fire him for spending too much money.
You know us. We like to go cheap.
Yep. Uh,
Another one, isn't it?
well, all the other countries have just been threatening to do it. I think China actually did it. So yeah, now China actually replaced their head of admiralty.
Also, is China a bunch?
Portugal did it now.
Is China the
Brazil did it.
Republic of China? Is it the Republic of China, or is it just like a shattered place as like a
It's
bunch
like
of
Qing
colonies?
China right now.
Yeah. Well, don't y'all have colonies over there?
I have a small one. Argentina, more cruiser stuff. Yeah, it's Qing China right now. But yeah, I do have this little area right here
That's so tiny.
in
Also,
Tsingtao.
don't you have two areas? I could have sworn. Yeah, it looks
No,
like you.
it's only Tsingtao.
I thought it was above there.
No, the British have Hong Kong. The French have this.
Remember
The
that
Japanese and the
political.
Chinese are fighting in I think.
Remember that political drawing that shows China freaking out, and it shows their land being carved up like a pie, and you have
Yeah,
Queen Victoria, Wilhelm II, and you have the French, and you even have the Americans getting their knives and digging into it, like they're gonna eat
yeah,
some cake. I think even the French were there, and they're like portrayed by like a woman or something. Even Russia was there, who was Nicholas II.
China and Japan are having a naval battle right here in this little gulf right on the coast of China. It seems a little unsafe.
Which monarchy was the most unstable? The British monarchy, the German monarchy, or the Russian monarchy?
They're Russian.
What was the second most?
Mm, German. All right, next turn. Oh, and hey, my light cruisers are done building. They just need some time to commission now. Before I start getting dreadnoughts, though, I am gonna want to start building up my shipyard capacity because right now the largest ship I can build is 12,000 tons, and that's really not that big.
Everybody, if Abrams was ever a Star Wars alien, he would definitely be a Chiss. That's what I think he would be. Don't they usually all have like kind of like a calm demeanor?
Not always, but sometimes.
I mean, Thrawn is the most notable one, but I've like seen like in Legends and stuff. There's like more Chiss. There's like even like a female Chiss.
Yeah, generally I think, but not always.
And I just don't know why. Like I know like the Empire's like against aliens and all that, but you just gotta wonder like why were they so mean to Thrawn? Because he's still basically like a person.
Uh, Chile is trying to replace their head of admiralty, and Sweden.
Wait, didn't Sweden already do it?
Yeah, they're trying to do it again. Oh, there's Norwegian stuff and Dutch stuff and British stuff out here in the North Sea. Even the Russians have a ship out here in the North Sea.
Also, by
Oh,
the way,
and the Belgians.
they still use that naval flag today, the one with the blue X on it.
Yeah.
But in the 90s, Boris Yeltsin had like a brighter blue. For some reason, whenever Yeltsin was the leader of Russia, he was like a big fan of like a brighter blue instead of the darker blue. But then in 1993, he changed it to the darker blue, which it still is today.
Yeah.
And the naval flag still had a bright blue, but whenever Vladimir Putin was elected as Russian president in 2000, he changed the naval flag back to the imperial version where the blue is darker on the X.
Hmm.
Sweden still uses their original naval flags to this day. And I
Sweden has
showed you,
barely changed at all.
well,
I
Germany
think
has changed.
the only change Sweden has actually made in such a long time is the shade of blue on their flag.
I mean, before that, they were the Norwegian Swedish Empire or Swedish Norwegian Empire.
Hmm. Oh,
Speaking
Austria,
of,
Argentina,
again,
and rangefinders. More explosive stuff. Oh, oh, there's a bunch of stuff going on. China is trying to
wait,
invade
can
Okinawa.
I
China
see?
is trying to invade
Oh,
Kyushu, and Japan is trying to invade eastern China. But hey, we got a fleet now.
would you say that monarchism is far right or is it just right?
It depends.
Because some people say it's like a mix. Remember, I told you like multiple German political parties that wanted to restore the monarchy in the Weimar Republic. You have the DNVP, which was far right, and then you have the DVP, which is like mid right, just right, basically.
Hmm.
And they both wanted to restore the Kaiser, restore the black, white, red colored flag, and the monarchy. Just slightly different, you know, options.
Ooh, I might get some dreadnoughts here in a little bit. That'll be exciting. I
And
can't wait until I get actual dreadnoughts. I love the dreadnoughts.
I showed you that there are still rare occasions, like really rare occasions, where Germany still uses the Kaiser flag. I
Very
showed you one
rarely.
of them. I showed you the like parade that they did for the Bundesmarine, I think it's called, in like 2012. They had like a march down the street and they were flying the Kaiser flag, and I think it's actually an OG one that they're flying. I think could also be a reproduction, but I don't know. But whatever it is, it's better than the naval flag that they have now.
All right, let's see who replaced their head of admiralty this time. Argentina for like the 10,000th time.
What is wrong with Argentina?
I don't know. They're probably just really poor and don't have the actual money to, actually allow their admirals to spend this much.
That was a big drum noise.
It does that every time I click on the next turn button. After this turn, I should get more stuff for battleship design, which means I should be able to get. I don't know if I'm getting dreadnoughts yet. I might just be getting a better pre-dreadnought, but we'll see.
Remember how I told you before that there's like a scene in Star Wars Rebels that reminds me of World War II, and I told you about it, where
Which one?
where where Hera is doing her accent, which is a French accent, and Thrawn takes away one of her things, which is like ancient to her and her culture, and he takes it, kind of like what the
Yeah.
Germans did to the French. And you told me, well, it's different because the soldiers are not the ones doing it; it's actually just Thrawn. But if you look at like other moments, like where he's getting like stuff that was the rebels, stormtroopers bring it to him in his
Well,
office.
the thing is that it's Thrawn personally doing it, and in World War II, it was the actual German government that was doing that,
Well, I
not a
was trying to
specific
say,
officer.
I know, but I was
Oh,
gonna say
China's
like
doing it again.
I
They
told you that
just
scene with.
replaced their head of the Admiralty, and they're already threatening the new one.
I was trying to say that there's like a scene of a stormtrooper that brought in some stuff for him, and he puts it on his table, on his desk. It was like a helmet or something that they captured from the rebels.
Ooh, 10 months and I get more battleship stuff.
Also, is it just me, or does Thrawn's white uniform kind of remind me of Herman Goering's white uniform a little bit?
I mean, they're white.
And they have gold and silver on them.
I mean, that's pretty standard for uniforms like that, though.
True. Also, what's your opinion, Abrams? Do you like the old shoulder boards that Thrawn wore? You know, that have like the little tassels that are hanging down, or do you like the newer ones where they're just metal and they're like just flipped up, like
I mean, they both serve their purpose, but I like the old ones better.
Yeah, I think it like sticks out more and more with the old ones. I mean, the new ones are okay, but to me, if you want to show yourself as such a high-ranking officer, you should at least wear something that sticks out. So,
Yeah, they both serve their purpose. They're both good, but I like the old ones better.
yeah.
Okay.
I
The
was
government
hoping.
is interested to know if you could guarantee victory over the British Empire in an upcoming war.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
The the German government is trying to ask me if I'm capable of beating the British in a war.
That
I
seems a
don't
little.
I don't think so.
Probably not right now. No, you need to build up more
That'll give
forces.
me -2 on rest, +1 naval budget, but -35 relations with Britain. Uh, okay, you know what? I can get some unrest, and I have no unrest right now. +5 isn't going to do much, and naval prestige doesn't really do much right now. So I'm going to do plus zero point 0.5 GDP and +5 relations with Britain because that'll. Okay. At a press conference, a journalist asked if you consider the Kingdom of Belgium as your possible enemy for the future. What is your answer? Uh, Honestly, yeah, I do want to go to
That's what
war
I'm
with
thinking.
Belgium. I do want to go to war with Belgium because they have the Congo, which I really want to
Hello?
get. Yeah.
Are
Hello?
you? Oh, there you are. Sorry about that.
So I'm
For some
trying to go
reason,
to
the
war with
sound cut
Belgium.
out again.
I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm trying to go to war with Belgium.
Okay, Abrams, for some reason I can hear the game, but I can't hear you. Why
You
does this
can't hear
keep
me?
happening?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I can hear the game, it's just I can't hear you.
Hold on. Can you hear me? I'll take that as a no. Can you hear
Yeah,
me now?
I just don't understand what the hell's going on.
I don't know. Can you hear me now, though?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so yeah, we're going to war with Belgium
Oh God, that
before
better
too
not
long,
get.
hopefully.
I just hope it doesn't piss off the United States.
It shouldn't.
To me, like if you're playing as the German Empire, my number one goal as the German Empire is to become friends with the U.S. because they're literally the world police. So
Hmm.
that's my number one goal. if I'm in that game. That is.
So yeah, I'm trying to threaten the Belgians right now so we can go to war with Belgium, which will maybe be able to get us the Congo. Brazil doing their weird stuff with their admiral. So is Argentina and Chile and Belgium. War erupted between the Italian Empire and the Chinese Empire. War erupted between the Russian Empire and the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Japan losing transport ships. There's some crazy stuff going on. So now Russia and the Netherlands are at war. Italy and China are at war. And China and Japan are at war. What the hell is going on?
What happened?
Hmm?
What happened? I heard a
So
boom.
that's just me clicking the next turn button.
Uh,
We're now in 1891 though. We've officially progressed a year.
Imagine if it says that Argentina replaced their admiral again.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's gonna be some nation. I don't know if it's gonna be Argentina. It'll be at least some nation though. Especially in the early game when everyone is so poor, it almost always happens. As the nations get bigger economies and get more rich, it tends to happen less because their admirals have more money to spend, but so I think we're gonna be going to war with Belgium first. Who would you say after that? Maybe Russia.
Whoever's the weakest, you take them first.
It's tempting to go after the Netherlands, but then I would have to deal with the East Indies, and that's kind of far away. Like, I have territories near that, but I don't really have a ton of naval stuff there. So I might just go after Russia. Yep, the US did it this time. And Spain. And the Ottomans. War erupted between Russia and Austria-Hungary. Between China and Denmark. Everyone is going to war. 6 months until I get this. Oh, yeah, Russia is invading Czechia. Portugal this time. Argentina again, believe it or not. Sweden. And more transport losses. Oh. Colombia and France signed a trade agreement. Interesting. So they're Hello?
Yeah.
You still there?
Yes.
Yeah, everyone is going to war right now.
Oh, wonderful.
The Russians and the Austrians, the Danes and the Chinese or something. I don't know. Everyone is going to war over nothing. Right now, I just need to focus on researching more stuff and getting better ships so I can actually go to war. Argentina again. And Greece. And Sweden. Oh yeah, and Russia is trying to invade Czechia.
All right, who's declaring war now?
We'll just have to see. If it wants to load. Chile replaced their admiral.
Of course they did.
Russia is now trying to invade both Czechia and Hungary. It's not going great for them. Oh, here we go. The press is concerned about our country's defense capability and demands the construction of an additional battleship. All members of the government are gathered to discuss the issue. I agree. Argentina replacing their admiral again. War erupted between France and Italy. Because of course. And 2 more months until I get more battleships.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh oh.
What is it?
An embarrassing incident involves Chile. One of their most wealthy businessmen in naval construction industry is accused for illegal activities in our country. If we prosecute this person, our relations with Chile would be affected negatively. What should we do? I can afford -10 relations with Chile. Military awareness is spreading across the world. The government wishes to demonstrate our power by conducting naval exercises close to China's waters. Mm, that's going to take a bunch of money from me, but that is also going to put me on borderline war with China. Yeah, I'm doing it. And more people getting replaced. So now I have a -99 relations with China.
Ouch.
Oh boy, I guarantee I'm going to war with them as soon as the next turn is over. I guarantee it. Also, we're almost out of 1891. Once we get to 1900, at the latest, we should start getting dreadnoughts, if not earlier than that. Okay, our government wants to threaten China to accept our terms or go to war. So that means they're either going to send us a bunch of money to appease us, or we're going to war with China. And they appeased us. So they gave us a ton of money in exchange for getting plus 95 relations with us. Ooh, Battleship 2. Let's see what that is. I do need to build battleships now. Oh. It's the exact same thing. All right. New battleship then. New battleship, new opportunities. Opportunities to destroy the Chinese even harder. I can fit only 2 funnels, which means this thing is not going to be very efficient. Ooh, but I got the the good guns. 17-inch. Holy shit. American Kaiser. Oh, he's here. Welcome.
Guten Tag, mein Franz.
So,
Can you hear me?
I just unlocked the ability to put a 17-inch gun on a pre-dreadnought battleship. Look at the size of this thing.
Abrams, before I answer, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Is
Do
it
you?
Cracker?
Holy moly! That's a
That's a 17-inch gun.
on a pre-dreadnought.
On a
Hey.
not even a pre-dreadnought. I'm pretty sure this is an ironclad.
Hey, Quackers.
That it looks
Uh,
slightly like an ironclad. Yeah.
Also, I don't have everything between 12 and 17. It goes 9-inch, 10-inch, 11-inch, 12-inch, 17-inch. I don't
Well,
have 13.
ironclads,
I don't
I
have
don't
14,
think
15, or 16. It just goes straight from 12 to 17.
Abrams. I don't think that's an ironclad. It looks more like a hybrid due to the fact that ironclads were smaller and.
Yeah, I think it's a kind of a hybrid between a pre-dreadnought and an ironclad.
Ironclads are pretty cool.
Abrams.
Yeah, except they're absolutely terrible.
But they're like pre battleships. They're really neat.
Yeah, but they're also absolutely terrible combat-wise.
Depends on what war you're talking about.
World
I
War
think they were
One.
decent. Well, yeah, World War One they're gonna be outdated, but Civil War they were really good.
We're in like directly pre World War One. It's 1891, I believe, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Quackers.
Yeah.
Did you like my ideas that I sent you?
With the hat cockade?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I managed to find the oak leaves without the cockade, and I managed to find a cockade separately, and I also managed to find a German imperial eagle pin that you could put at the top of your cap.
Cool.
So
All right, this is
basically,
a
yeah.
this is a
And
little less ridiculous than a 17-inch gun.
yeah, also with the cockade and oak leaves, you know how you put those in?
I cannot believe
No.
how big this thing is.
So you have to try to poke holes in the fabric that you put around the cap. Remember that weird like rubber band, that band thingy that you got from your other hat that you put on yours visor cap?
Quackers.
Whatever.
Yeah, try to poke
It
holes.
fits.
Try to
How
poke
does it
holes.
fit?
I can put
Try
a 17-inch gun on the back of this thing.
try to put the oak leaves
I'm
over
incredibly tempted to do this.
over the same area where you feel the original cockade, but put it on top of it, and then in
Uh-huh.
the center of the oak leaves, put the red, white, and black cockade in the center of the oak leaves, and at the top of the cap in the center, you put that pin with the eagle, and there you go. You got yourself your own hat.
Oh my
I'll keep that in
god.
mind.
Quackers.
It's ginormous.
It looks amazing. It looks amazing.
I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm doing
Oh,
it.
wait. Isn't it pointed at the Kaiser flag? Look, would that blast the real flag? Look at that thing.
Well, no, because the flag is in the middle, and you wouldn't shoot directly at the flag. You would ideally
Well,
be aiming
here's
to
the
the side
thing.
or above
What
it.
if what if the flag is flying sideways because the wind is blowing a certain way, and you had
Well,
to
the
open
flag
fire?
hitting the flag really isn't that much of a concern. Also, it's kind of just how that works. Like that happens
Also,
on a ship regardless. It happens in the bow too.
I'm sorry if I didn't even hear quackers come in. It's just I was literally like half asleep because I didn't sleep all night because I had that weird thing going on with my skin where I randomly am itchy and I look and there's nothing. It's just my skin being weird. So I am exhausted.
Still no better engines. Compound armor.
What's a better name, Wyatt or Hendrick?
Wyatt. Hendrick didn't work. I hated it.
Well, to be honest, whenever I said it, it sounded a little off. So I don't blame you. Also,
Ooh, new bursting charge. Gun cotton.
speaking, Wyatt, did you see the video that I sent you? Like, I uploaded it on YouTube.
And I can put rangefinders on my ship for the first time.
You told me that you saw it before I uploaded it because I sent you the clip before I did, and it's of the Kaiser's shadow walking, and you can hear a voice talking saying that he's basically alive because we're basically carrying on what he left behind.
Can I put? Oh, I can't. Not on this one. Ooh, I could put more guns here though. Hold on.
Why do you like so many pew pews? You sound like the British where they're like guns, guns, guns.
Well, guns are good. Guns are good to have on a warship, aren't they?
I mean, you're not wrong. If you ever I used to watch this old country ball channel. I don't know if he uploads anymore, and he has like a really funny voice. And he was whenever he was playing as a British, he's like, I mean, whenever he was doing a British country ball, he's like, look at my battleship. It's just guns, guns, guns. And then you have Vikings come out of nowhere on their old style wooden boat, and then the British are freaking out. Then they poke the battleship that's made out of iron and steel with like a poker, and then it sinks into the water.
Oh my god.
Abrams. It's
Quackers.
beautiful.
It is beautiful. That's the. But here's the thing: is all the guns so strong at the point where if you fire, it'll actually try to blow you back.
That's not simulated in this, so no.
Also, why do I hear
Guys, I'm doing my
Duolingo?
Duolingo. Give me a second.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can hear that.
Yeah, the owl, he likes to literally pick on people, and he's nuts about stuff. So, did you know that one time they tried faking his death? That was like one of the dumbest things ever, saying that he got hit by a Cybertruck. Why? Why do
I
they
heard
like
about that. I
so?
didn't know that was the reason.
Yeah, that was the reason. They tried to say, oh, or someone got hit by a Cybertruck, even though they didn't, and it's all made up just to get people to do languages. So what? I don't need Duolingo. I just use a translator.
This thing is ridiculous.
Hey, Abrams, don't be
Yeah.
upset with me, but I'm gonna talk like Wyatt right now. I'm gonna say, I don't give a diggly darn what if it tells me it's
Shush.
wrong or right. Also, that gun is so big at the back end of your boat. Would that literally like shake it? How strong that thing is?
That's a 17-inch gun on a pre-dreadnought. Yeah.
So you could also use it as like a boost. Would it like blow you forward?
No.
Das Sandwich ist das. Ja, der Kaffee ist heiß.
Armor. 5 inches of side armor on the 17-inch gun.
By the way, Wyatt, I watched a video where someone tried hitting on the AI, trying to flirt with the AI of Duolingo.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, someone was trying to flirt with the AI of Duolingo, and they were both roasting each other. It was actually hilarious.
Hold on. Der Pizza ist so groß.
Nein, it's groß Deutschland.
No, it's talking about pizza. So groß.
Germans aren't Italians.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's D.
23 knots. That's actually
Yeah,
pretty
it's
fast for a
not
pre-dreadnought.
Is it just me, or is Abrams obsessed with battleships, tanks, and planes?
Why shouldn't I be?
Das Essen ist hier.
Tell me seeing a
Thank
17-inch
you.
gun from a World War I era battleship on a
Pizza
pre-dreadnought
ist
doesn't look
so
awesome.
groß. So.
This thing is going to be ridiculous to build, though. 53 million!
Yeah,
Jesus
I-
Christ.
There we go. I'm done with my Duolingo.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to build too many of these.
13
Why,
days straight,
Abrams?
baby.
Because they're expensive as all fuck.
Also, Quackers, did you get the idea why I wanted you to get the Imperial Eagle pin to put on the top of your cap? So, if you look at your visor cap, you notice that it has like this line in the center of the top part, right? You see that? A straight line?
Yeah.
So you would put the pin like right through it, like basically where a cockade or an adler would go on another cap. So yeah.
I can build 8 of them, that's it.
I'll be right back.
I can only build 8 of them.
Abrams, you forgot to say your famous line.
What?
Wyatt said he'll be right back, and you should have said,
I'm back.
"No, you won't." Because it's hilarious. Because usually, sometimes he leaves and he says, "I'm gonna go do something. I'll be right back." Hangs up and he never comes back. In fact, he even
You
joked
definitely
about
do
it.
that,
Like,
actually, Quackers.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you said I'll be.
have to go to bed.
This is Quackers. Quackers said, "I gotta go. I gotta go watch some kind of play that's like 2 hours. 2 hours, and you even say that I'll be back. You leave, and then Abrams said he will not be back. And I look back 2 hours later, and it says you're still offline.
Well, that's because the play was 3 hours. I miscalculated.
Well, still,
So you were being a
that,
dumbass, is what you mean.
You never came back on even after that. So.
Yeah, I know, because by the time the play ended, I had stuff I needed to do, and then I had to go to bed, so.
Hey, how
We shouldn't have stuff that you need to do.
Well, Abrams, I have obligations outside of talking to you two, so.
Yeah, like talking to your weird AI girlfriend, I'm sure.
I don't have an AI girlfriend.
Well,
can we confirm that?
We know most likely you don't, but if you do, there's a chance that it's a Girls and Panzer character.
There's a very good chance.
Let me go to my character AI account right now.
Wait, he actually has one?
That's because they have like a video editor, and that's how I made the Wilhelm saying stuff about the Quackers Kingdom. Because they have like an image editor or whatever that like turns the image into AI.
Did you like the thing that I sent? I sent it to Abrams, but he said he never watched it.
Go to c.ai. Here we go.
Hey, Quackers, what was your thought on that video that I made? It was AI, but I tried to get rid of the watermark by hiding it. So the one of Wilhelm's shadow walking down a corridor, and then you hear a voice basically saying that people like you, me, and Abrams are carrying on the legacy that he left behind. So in that way, he's basically alive in that way.
I suppose.
Quackers, you want to know how many times Argentina has fired their head of admiralty?
Yeah, they fired
Like in
every
this?
time. Wait, I bet Abrams, since you're gonna do this right now, it's gonna say that they fired another one. Just
I
wait.
guarantee. They've fired like 10 admirals.
I don't even I think it's already past 10, by the way.
It's probably
I
closer
could
to
be
a
wrong.
dozen, honestly.
Yeah.
Argentina has gone through like more than a dozen admirals since I started this campaign.
Quackers, can I tell you something that you
Okay,
probably never
hold on. I'm gonna confirm that I don't have an AI girlfriend. So I just went on the so I just went on to a CAI, and the only chats I have were from a while ago, and they were Kaiser Wilhelm II and Quacker's Kingdom. That's
Wait,
it.
how do you talk to yourself?
I made my own bot a while back because somebody wanted one. So
That's concerning.
Yeah. Also, I was gonna say, Quackers, shouldn't you be going crazy right now in celebrating that this website that we're live streaming from literally has a logo that's literally a duck?
I'm aware and I love it.
Like, I'm just surprised that you're not going crazy about it. In fact, Abrams was even surprised about that as well.
Well, of course, you need a brain to be able to comprehend things, and Quackers is severely lacking, as we know.
Hey, at least he has fashion.
Mm-hmm.
By your definition,
Well, also, did I tell you that I gave him things to update his visor cap with? I gave him oak leaves that he can get, a World War One style Imperial German cockade to put in the center of the oak leaves, and at the top of the cap, I found a pin that has the Imperial German eagle that looks just like the eagle on the colonial flag.
I'm really excited to see how this giant, 17-inch gun armed battleship performs in battle.
Imagine if it just blasts you forward, like prepare to jump into hyperspace, and then you fire it, and then it just
Yeah,
blasts the
it
ship.
turns broadside, fires its guns, and it just capsizes.
No, it literally goes into light speed because it's so fast and it's so hard, that blast.
Uh, Quackers, the U.S. in the roleplay server is still saying that they're navally ahead of me.
That's actually surprising.
They're not. They're claiming they are. They're not. I guarantee they're not.
Too much American pride.
Because I'm the one that's actually been developing my navy the entire time. They've done like barely anything. They'll like do one thing with their navy every like week.
Abrams.
What?
The Quackish Royal House now owns a state within the Republic of Potassium.
Okay. Is it full of bananas or something?
The state's name is German Banana Land.
Why does that sound so sus?
It doesn't. It's just banana.
Who am I going to war with
No,
soon?
but German banana? Come on.
You guys, you should get DuckDuckGo.
I already have it, dude. My dad introduced it to me, so you don't have to tell me again.
I'm closest to going to war with France.
Amazing country.
My relations with okay.
My
Minus
dad was
55
the
with
one that
Britain.
showed it to me. My
Minus
dad
81 with
actually
France.
uses it all the time, so because he thinks that he's being watched or something, so he always uses it.
Minus 31 with Russia. Minus 4 with China. Minus 14 with the Netherlands. Minus 5 with Chile.
In
Minus
fact,
45 with Greece. Minus 50
Wyatt,
with Belgium. Minus 35 with Norway. And minus 55 with Korea.
Wyatt, Wyatt. Oh, he left. Why did bro leave whenever I was trying to talk to him about Duck Duck Go?
Who knows?
Abrams, do you use that website?
No.
It's like a VPN.
I'm aware what it is. I don't use it.
It's basically like a more safer version of Google.
Yes, I'm aware what it is.
The thing is, but did I tell you this before? Whenever you search images, it gives you more options.
Yes.
Like more, like it doesn't give you like three in like a line. It gives you like I think like 5 or 6 in a line. So you get a lot of images.
So it's 1892. For too long, we should hopefully start
Which
getting some actual
which
dreadnoughts and not these
by
crappy
that time
pre-dreadnoughts.
by that time Wilhelm changed the original Kaiserreichskriegsflagge slightly different, made it look different, and instead of having the older Prussian eagle, he made it his version. But then he changed it again in 1903, which became the more commonly used one, and that's the one that I have, the 1903 one.
Come on, game. 6-inch Mark IIs.
I'm surprised that Argentina hasn't kicked out another one of their admirals again.
I kind of am too. Oh, France is just going to town on Italy. They're invading Northwest Italy. They're launching a naval invasion of Northwest Italy. They're launching a naval invasion of Southern Italy, and they're launching a naval invasion of east of Sicily.
Why are they being bullies to the country that's literally shaped like a cowboy boot?
Because they're at war. How's Russia doing? Russia is making some progress against
Also,
Austria.
go look at New Zealand on the map. They also look like a cowboy boot. Well, if you can find them. Yeah, look, see, it kind of looks like Italy if it was upside down and if some of their land was broken. You see
A
what I
little.
mean? It kind of looks like Italy since they both look like cowboy boots. Also, isn't there a part of northern Russia that kind of looks like that too?
I don't know.
I think if you scroll up, you'll probably see it. There's like another piece of land
We
that's
can
shaped
go
like a
DM
boot.
Quackers to get his ass back here.
Quackers, get your ass back here. Stop acting like a dumbass. Abrams, is ragweed really bad where you are?
Is what?
Ragweed, that's the stuff that comes from the trees and like makes people that have allergies even sicker, and it's like worse than pollen. It literally
Yeah,
can
it's
it can literally like probably kill someone. That's how bad it is.
yeah, it's bad here.
It's bad here too. Also, whenever he joined the call, I think did whenever he joined the call, I didn't say anything to him. Did I?
Whack.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry, I switched to my DuckDuckGo account, so I needed to like switch over.
I eat duck.
I was trying to
And
say
because of that, you
quackers.
suck, Abrams.
Quackers. I was
Because you don't,
trying
you
to
suck.
Quackers. I was trying to say that my dad uses DuckDuckGo, and he's the one that introduced it to me, and I still use it to this day. So I
Hey
even have
guys.
the app. So you don't need to try to like show it to me. I already know, and I know why you're so obsessed with it because it has a literal duck in it.
Hey guys.
What?
Belgium.
What do you mean Belgium?
We're going to war with Belgium here in a moment.
Are the British allied with them?
No.
So it's not going to be like World War One. They're not going to be mad at you for trying to invade Belgium.
Here we fucking go.
You want to hear the joke? Germany straight up invaded Belgium just because they were in the way.
Yeah. They're
That is kind of funny if you really think
they're
about
the
it.
road the road bump.
The speed bump of Europe.
Also
Yeah.
probably because they partially speak French, but
If they partially speak French and if Quackers was there, he'd be a really unhappy person.
We are officially at war with the Belgians.
to war with the Netherlands and absolutely obliterate both of them.
I can't. That's not really how that works. It takes time.
The question is, why would you want to go to war with the Netherlands? Because the Netherlands housed the Kaiser after the war.
Borders.
I know, but isn't the leader of the Netherlands?
Yeah, the leader of the Netherlands was had very good relations with
the
the
Kaiser,
Germans.
and that's why they let him live there for the rest of his life.
Deploy the fleet. All of the light cruisers that we have, because that's literally all we have.
I had something important I need to do, and I diggly darn forgot it.
Get a brain.
Other than that, Abrams.
No, don't fall. You just fell into that one, Quackers.
I'm aware.
Oh, this stuff is not going good for Austria. They've been at war with Russia, and they just lost Czechia.
Question is, Quackers, can you pick up your broken butt out of those things that you fall into?
Huh. Oh, scheiße.
Abrams's jokes. Can you ever get out of them or no?
No.
It seems like
he can try, but he's not going to.
It seems like he always falls into them.
Abrams, the only joke here is you.
That wasn't even good.
Yeah, that was like a low one, Quackers.
Quackers, that's a lot of taunt coming from Henry VIII.
He's not fat. He's skinnier than a skeleton, this man.
That's not the only attribute.
It doesn't make sense, Abrams, that you call him fat because he's skinny.
Fat isn't the only attribute.
Like I said, he's not fat. Look at him in camera. He is not.
I said fat isn't the only attribute.
Well, I'm saying he's literally the opposite. In fact, it's good that he's the opposite.
Would you prefer me compare you to the Italian midget king Victor Emmanuel III?
Hey, don't make fun of his height because him and I are the same size. Not the king. I'm talking about me and Wyatt.
Victor Emmanuel was like 4'11". Did you know that?
Well,
he was tiny.
Well, Wyatt and I are both the same size, and we're not.
Guys, I can threaten France.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Yeah, so don't make that joke towards Wyatt because in return, you're actually kind of doing it to me because me and Wyatt are both the same size. So
I can threaten France.
Do it.
They'll either appease me and send me a bunch of money, or I'm going to war. They sent a bunch of money to me.
I think they're too afraid of you.
You don't say.
Yeah, they're too afraid that you're going to literally crush them with your iron fist.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's just transports. Oh, yes. I just intercepted a giant convoy of Belgian transports.
Like, what did the transports have on them?
Merchant transports, cargo.
Ooh, cargo.
It's what fuels their economy, basically. Oh, and I'm launching an actual invasion of Belgium.
Wait, can you control what the land forces do or no?
No. Does Belgium not have any naval power?
Wait, is that Russia underneath you?
Yeah, because they took Czechia because they're at war with Austria.
Come on, Austria, do something.
Austria is incompetent as always. Does Belgium have anything? Any ships? 7 heavy cruisers, 7 light cruisers. Where the hell are they? They have this small fleet of cruisers. Where the hell is it? What in the world? Well, I have my ships off their coast. If anything, they'll respond. They're not in Antwerp, I checked.
Anyway, y'all, I think I'm gonna go.
No.
Yes, auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.
I wonder how many turns it's going to take me to absolutely obliterate Belgium.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm tired. Last night was horrible, but now I finally feel comfortable.
France is trying to get rid of their head of the Admiralty. And
Really?
Chile. Oh!
Are you actually winning?
Here's their fleet.
It doesn't look good for them.
It's a bunch of light cruisers and a few heavy cruisers, led by their flagship, the heavy cruiser Van Haverbeek. Let's go. The first actual battle of the campaign. And it's a German light cruiser squadron versus the Belgian home defense fleet. Here we go. 17 German light cruisers versus 7 Belgian heavy cruisers and 7 light cruisers. I'm going to combine them into a single squadron so that they're easier to manage. Wait for them to reassemble themselves. Oh, they're right there already. Okay. That was fast.
Why do those sounds sound good?
Open fire. Focus fire on CL 185. Nope, nope. Get into torpedo range. Get into torpedo range. Oh! Oh! We might not start this off too strong. Don't ram, don't ram, don't ram, don't ram. Just shoot them. Shoot them. One of our light cruisers has taken heavy damage. One of the enemy ones is flooding. It's lost its engine. A light cruiser without an engine is basically defenseless. Oh, I wish I had some torpedo boats. Oh, the Bremen. Bremen got hit. Fire a torpedo. You're right there. Fire fucking torpedoes. Okay, we're just not using our torpedoes, I guess. Ooh. First one's about to bite the dust. There we go.
Did you win?
That's one ship down.
How many are left to go?
A lot. Oh, there's another one about to go, I'm pretty sure. Because we're finally using our torpedoes.
Wait, you're using your torpedoes?
We are. I put torpedoes on my light cruisers and they weren't using them at first, but now they're finally using them. There goes another. Oh, we are taking heavy fire, though. Just shoot the light cruiser. You know what? No, divert fire from the light cruiser. Go after the heavy cruisers. Yeah, our guns are just not actually strong enough to sink these things. We've sunk a couple light cruisers, but we still have to deal with the heavy cruisers, and their heavy cruisers are apparently very well armored. Switch to AP for maximum armor penetration. Fire torpedo. Fire. You've got a torpedo ready. Fire it. Or not. You know, if we can sink even just one of their heavy cruisers, I'll be happy. We're about to lose the Augsburg. Yep. We lost our first ship. Yes, we sunk a heavy cruiser. But this one's still out here and it's still not being sunk. Oh, torpedo? Oh, it's going. It's gonna go down. Torpedo hit. There goes a light cruiser. Well, so far this has been a win. Still there?
Yes. I am.
I think we're winning the battle so far.
It's loud too. I'm probably gonna turn it down a little bit. All those blasts.
Here.
I don't know why it's so loud. Is it because you're really close and you're trying to watch?
Yeah.
Be aware, I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm trying to lay down. Because I'm so darn tired. Because I told you what I had to deal with last night and this morning. I hated it. And I'm still kind of dealing with it, but I feel better because I took some medicine. So.
There's that a little bit better.
Yeah, that sounds better. Thanks, Abrams.
Oh, damn it, a dud torpedo. Hate
A
when that
dead
happens.
torpedo.
It's a dud. It hits, but it doesn't explode.
Oh, that's lame. We love explosions.
Oh, oh, I shot one of their torpedo launchers and it exploded. Oh, and there's another hit. Yeah, this thing's going down.
What is?
Enemy heavy cruiser.
How many of their boats are left?
A good amount actually. They've got one, two, three, four
wonder
heavy cruisers and 4 light cruisers.
I wonder how our ground forces are doing against the Belgians.
I would assume pretty good because their army is generally not the best. Everyone, focus fire CL325. Oh, they're launching smoke screens. Okay, that's not good. Not good for us.
People like to make like these paranormal Minecraft videos and saying like, "Oh, like weird stuff has been happening," and then you see this creature appear on their screen. You know what you do to get rid of those You know what you do? What I would do at least?
Just close the game.
No, go on creative, put /kill all entities, so it kills everything.
Yeah.
And you're in creative, so it won't affect you. That's how you take care of a problem right there. But people just are too into it to do it. I don't care if it means that I'm gonna not get weird stuff to happen to me on Minecraft. I'll do it.
One of their light cruisers just rammed me. Oh, his engine and steering are out. He's having a really hard time then. Oh!
Jeez.
Oh, that was a torpedo hit.
Yeah, that was loud. Goodness.
I just saw a giant explosion of water at his stern, and I looked up and it was a torpedo hit. Yeah, this ship over here isn't going to last too much longer. Not at this rate. And then I need to go and take care of their heavy cruisers. Oh. Oh, one of my ships surrendered because it lost too much crew. Someone fire torpedoes at it. Or not. Yep, switch targets to that one. And fire torpedoes at it if you can. Torpedoes would be great right now. Yep, like that. Oh, that sank it instantly. That's almost all of their light cruisers dead. That one's already, like, disabled, so we're not going to go after that. Go after the flagship, which has somehow managed to kind of recover. Their heavy cruisers are really tough. I'm having a hard time actually sinking them. Oh, another fucking dud torpedo. Colon, steer away. Oh! Holy crap. Okay, that's what I was looking for. We hit it with so many shells that the ammo magazine caught on fire and it caused a flash fire. American Kaiserreich.
Yes.
It we hit it with so many shells that it caused a flash fire. Maybe switch to HE. Switch to HE. Try and cause another fire. Okay.
Abrams, you still there?
Yep.
Yeah, it got real quiet all of a sudden.
All right, next turn. See how my battleships are coming along. Got another encounter with the Belgian fleet. All right, we've been here for well over 2 hours now. After this one, I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
All right.